Hey guys, BadInfos here. As you know, on this channel I mainly do GTA 100% walkthroughs. I go into detail on how to complete the missions the most interesting, fastest and best ways. A month ago I completed my GTA 3 Definitive Edition 100% walkthrough, and today I decided to give you a short informational video with a 100% checklist. Here I'll discuss everything you need to know about the game, how you should start your own playthrough, I'll give you some pointers, tell you what you should avoid doing, and what order you should do the missions in. GTA 3 Definitive is also the game with the most traps when going for 100%, and if you don't follow the order I'm gonna show you later, you might get locked out of 100%. Completing only the main story missions is not enough in order to get 100%. There are also many side missions scattered around the whole map. In my walkthrough I cover every aspect of getting 100% completion, but here I'll show you the whole list of requirements. Number 1. The main story missions. There are exactly 51 storyline missions in the game and you need to complete them all, starting from Give Me Liberty and finishing it off with the exchange. Number 2. The Payphone missions. We have 4 missions for El Burro in Hepburn Heights, Portland, 4 missions for King Courtney in Liberty Campus, Staten Island, and 5 missions for DIs in Wichita Gardens, Shortside Vale. And lastly we have 4 hidden payphone missions in Trenton, Portland for Marty Chonks. Number 3. The vehicle missions. This includes Taxi Driver, which can be done in a taxi, Cabby and the Borgnine, in which you have to complete 100 fares total. Luckily you don't have to do them in a row and it does not matter on which island you do it. Vigilante, which can be done in a police car, FBI car, enforcer and a rhino. You need to kill 20 criminals on each island, not in a row. The Firefighter mission, initiated by getting into a fire truck. You need to extinguish 20 fires on each island, not in a row. And finally the Paramedic mission, in which you need to complete level 12, which means you have to save 78 patients total in a row. Number 4. The checkpoint challenges. You need to complete 4 of these. We have Patriot Playground in Portland View, which starts by entering this Patriot. A ride in the park in Belleville Park, Staten Island, by getting into this Landstalker. Multistorey Mayhem by getting into any stallion car anywhere in Staten Island. And finally Gripped in Cedar Grove, Shortside Vale, activated by getting into this Patriot. Number 5. The RC TOYZ missions. We have 4 of these. In order to activate them you need to enter an RC TOYZ van located in the following places. In Hepburn Heights, Portland, which is Diablo territory, you can activate Diablo Destruction. In St. Mark's, Portland, Mafia territory, which activates Mafia Massacre. In Torrington, Staten Island, Yakuza territory, which activates Casino Calamity. And finally in Wichita Gardens, Shortside Vale, Hood territory, which activates Rampo Rampage. Number 6. Vehicle deliveries. There are 3 places on the map where you can drop off required vehicles. They are the Import-Export Garage in Portland Harbor, where 16 vehicles need to be taken. The Emergency Vehicle Crane, again in Portland Harbor, where 7 specialized vehicles need to be taken. And finally the Import-Export Garage in Pike Creek, Shortside Vale, where you have to again take 16 vehicles. Number 7. Miscellaneous missions. You need to find and collect all 100 hidden packages in the game. We have 33 in Portland, 36 in Staten Island and 31 in Shortside Vale. You need to find and complete all 20 rampages in the game, 6 in Portland, 7 in Staten Island and 7 in Shortside Vale. And finally you need to complete all 20 unique stun jumps, 8 in Portland, 4 in Staten Island and 8 in Shortside Vale. And this completes the 100% checklist for GTA 3. Now I'll show you the best order of completion with no spoilers. When you start off GTA 3 Definitive, you're presented with a mission right off the bat. You need to complete that first mission in order to unlock the ability to save the game and also to unlock side missions. Once you're done, you can do the rest in this order. You wanna start off by completing Paramedic. Not only because it gives you infinite sprint after completion, but because Portland is the best place to do it since the city is so small. The other reason is because later in the game, the whole St. Mark's area will be hostile towards you, and since many of your patients spawn here, it will be impossible to complete this mission in Portland, so do it first. Next you wanna collect all 100 hidden packages. Yes, collecting them all is possible at the beginning of the game by glitching yourself to the other islands. The video tutorial, which is part of my walkthrough, will be in the description. With each 10 collected packages you get a weapon which will be very handy in the missions. And also for the collection hunts the Paramedic reward will be handy, so do your hunt second. Passing all the rampages in the beginning is not required, however I advise you to do it now, especially the Mafia rampage in Portland. As I mentioned before, later in the game the whole St. Mark's area becomes a war zone and all Mafia members upgrade their weapons from pistols to shotguns. It's your choice if you wanna complete this rampage easier by doing it early. Extinguish all 20 fires in Portland, otherwise you run into the same problem with the Mafia members as before. If a burning vehicle spawns in St. Mark's, you cannot extinguish it later in the game. But of course in the beginning you have no problem with that. I mean, sure, since it's not required to do it in a row, you can extinguish a vehicle, restart a mission, and the vehicle could spawn outside of St. Mark's. But save the trouble and do it right now. Extinguishing the other fires in the other islands will only benefit you if you want the flamethrower reward. Personally, I think it's useless, so there's no need to do that. Just complete 20 for now in Portland. As for Vigilante, kill all 60 criminals, 20 on each island. The reason you wanna do that right now is because after each 10 kills, a bribe will spawn at your safe house. Having them here at all times will definitely help you out in the later missions of the game. And this is all the preparation you need before the second mission of the game starts. The other side activities don't really give you any real benefit, and they can be easily done later in the game, so don't bother now. You can now start the main missions. Do Luigi, Joey, Tony Cipriani, and then Salvatore Leone. If you don't do it in this order, you may skip a Luigi mission, for instance, by accident, which will lock you out of 100% completion. Once you unlock the El Burro PAYPHONE missions, I suggest starting them immediately. First of all, because during a race you need to go through Mafia territory, which will get you instantly killed later in the game. And secondly, because in one of the missions you can get a very rare vehicle called the Mr. Whoopi. So after starting I Scream You Scream for El Burro, steal the Mr. Whoopi, don't destroy it, and park it in the import-export garage in Portland. You can now progress through the game. Once you reach the mission given to you by Donald called Wakagashira Wipeout, immediately stop and fail it, or just simply don't start it if you know it's coming. Now look at your minimap. If you see a K on it, you need to complete each and every one of these K missions before proceeding. This is because after Wakagashira Wipeout, all the K missions will disappear, and if you have not completed these missions, it will lock you out of 100% completion. At this point you're free to complete all main story missions and side missions in the game, but only leaving the Stoughton Island PAYPHONE missions and the Portland Emergency Vehicle Crane for last. After beating the main story missions, you get access to a free tank which you can take to the crane. As for King Courtney's PAYPHONE missions, 2 of them turn 2 rival gangs hostile towards you, so postponing this mission for later is preferable. That should be the last thing you do in GTA 3. If you followed my instructions correctly and did not miss a mission, you should be 100% complete. Congratulations! As for 100% completion rewards, there's none in this game. All the rewards you get are from side missions or after beating the last main mission, but there's no specific 100% completion rewards. If this video was not clear enough, you can always check my 100% walkthrough playlist in the description and follow along. In it you can see the best and easiest ways of completing all the missions. Or of course check out this video, which is gonna show you what exactly you have missed. Lastly, if you found this video useful, I encourage you to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials and walkthroughs. Thank you for watching, and a special thank you to Ola Velikanen, Case Nice, Dominic Han, Faith, Sean Pasca, Ismiku, Neil Jim, Ditas, Livgay Studios, Xesi, Monish Parip, Shinte, Bad Boy Hero, Extreme Stuff, Jebediah, Versetti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.